Do you think then a company should be saying, okay, you're the winning horse, though? I mean more like from a financial 3% is going to go to, we believe this thing can be number 1 or 2 in the market, or we want to, or it's going to innovate the market, or whatever your reasoning. Because like Rory, what you're saying is there's a belief behind it. Let's say there is belief, but the numbers don't lie. You've got a winner and you've got someone that's not making money. Is there a way do you think that you should structure it? And I'm thinking this for myself, Rory, like entrepreneurs in general, to do that in a way that keeps the winner going and allocates the proper amount of capital to something new. Do you think there's sort of not a precise formula, but some sort of formula that you should develop if you're going to do that kind of stuff?
I think you have to have people that believe in the role they've been assigned. And what I mean by that, at Cementation, we had a substantial engineering group. And Dave, who was running engineering, he was aligned with our vision of being a design build contractor. Mm-hmm. And he had the experience and the knowledge and the people that they could have been a consulting group. No problem. But he believed in what we were trying to do. And so that division of the company, it made money, but it also played I was going to say pivotal, but I'm confusing terms now, played a key role in getting the contracting company to where it wanted to be in terms of these major design build projects, which we never could have done without engineering. Mm-hmm. But that was, that was the leader of the engineering group believing in our overall vision,
right,
where we wanted to go. Where if that wasn't the case, it wouldn't have worked.
Rory, what are your thoughts on this? Like that allocation of, because you can't stay do you think there's some sort of balance there?
I think there's definitely a balance. Like if you've got let's say you've got your one company that you want to have for, say, new products or new development, I think you would take, if you've got one company that's making a lot of profit, you would probably talk to the leaders of that segment and go, okay, so we want to try and, going to what Roy said about like each person's like role, if it was very transparent and you're like, we're going to try and build up our capital and we want to start basically trying to expand, and we think we have the product to do it. So we're going to use like a portion of this funding, because you're going to use, maybe it's as simple, if they're making 15%, maybe you're taking 33% for growth. You're maybe rewarding shareholders with 33%, and maybe 33% is being used to continue to grow your winning horse, so to speak. You could do something like that where it's like thirds, and maybe they go, well, that might be a little bit too much we actually need more capital to continue the growth. That gets back to what we talked about last week. But I do think you can have those conversations where they're kind of on board with that. And it is the long-term approach as well. Like a year goes by so quick. Sometimes you see where people are trying to, it's almost like a race to get that out. I mean, there's certain industries like the tech industry, and you see there is rapid growth, but with more of these stalwart companies, you can probably plan out that strategy longer term as well, and it's not going to hurt. Like if you have that plan over 3 to 5 years, it probably does allow for a better planning strategy than accidentally blowing through way too much capital way too fast.